Hello everyone, happy Monday. Today is September 27th and it is World Tourism Day. I would say it's a lot of fun visiting new places. The new sights to see, it's probably my favorite part. The new foods to eat, that's probably tied for my favorite part. New people to meet, maybe not quite my favorite part, but it's still nice to meet new people and see the ways that they're kind of similar to you and where you're from, and then the ways that they're different, or maybe they're different cultures and all that as you visit different countries or maybe even different parts of the United States. The cultures can vary so greatly. It's kind of amazing. But each time we visit another city or another state or another country, we become a little bit more of a maybe well-rounded citizen or a world-class citizen. We've seen more than just where we live. We've seen other areas. And this is something that's important. And in fact, in 1979, the United Nations worked to promote tourism by declaring this day as World Tourism Day. The idea behind World Tourism Day is to make the public more aware of the value behind travel and tourism on all levels, locally, nationally, internationally. To help achieve this goal, the UN actually suggests that countries around the world join this effort by declaring World Tourism Day as a special day for the entire national territory. Activities sometimes range from free entry for tourists and citizens to museums, to national parks, other sites of interest, and all these things are suggested to promote this day and encourage people to travel and encourage people to see the areas around them. Special transportation, commemorative postage stamps, medals, competitions, tourism fairs, all these things are part of this ongoing celebration of this worldwide tourism effort. While it's fun to visit new places, it really is, even though maybe I hesitated a little bit, honestly, on this one, it really is good to come back home and to be back to the comforts of home, I would say, at the least. Back to your own bed, maybe familiar faces or family or familiar foods even, maybe the warm reception of a family pet. I don't know, sometimes that can be a little bit overbearing, right? Coming home is always was supposed to be a welcome end to the traveler, the people that have been gone. To come back home is to kind of, take a breath and finally be settled, because maybe you've been out of your comfort zone, or you've been places where you're not familiar with the area. You kind of don't really know what's going on. You're not really in tune with the culture because it's not where you're from, not where you live. It's not home. The writer in Hebrews 13:14 says, "For we do not have an enduring city here. Instead, we seek the one to come." The writer of Hebrews says that the day that we arrive in heaven will be our last and our best homecoming. This world is not our home. Really, we're just tourists here. The Bible puts it as strangers. We're just here kind of visiting for a while, seeing the sights, meeting new people, having all sorts of different experiences, and hopefully bringing people with us, hopefully encouraging the people that are here around us to follow Jesus as well. But realistically, we're never going to feel completely comfortable here and at home until we're with Jesus in heaven, because that is where our soul longs for. That is home for our souls. That's where we want to be. So while we're on this earth, sure, take advantage of it. Take advantage of what the world has to offer for tourism, and the sights to see, and the foods to try, and all the wonderful people to meet, and all those things. But we have to remember not to get too attached, because it really is just all temporary. We're just passing through as tourists. One day, though, we will be home, and it will be greater than we have ever experienced. Nothing can compare to being home finally in heaven. I hope that God blesses the rest of your day, and that you will join us back here again tomorrow as we continue the devotions for this week. Take care.